Hi guys, my name is Nikki, aka the Dragon Queen, and today I'm here with the September announcement for Empty Shelfie. Now, if you were participating in last month, you know we have three hosts. We have Heather from Z3 Books, myself at the Dragon Queen Books, and Taylor from Bookish Taylor. And all three of us have Twitters, and all three of us have YouTube channels / booktube channels. So you should check all three of us out. I mean, you're here, so welcome. You should subscribe. Go down there, subscribe. Now, so for September, each of us have picked our one category. You can choose to pick any of the three categories, one of each, whatever you want. The only rule for Empty Shelfie is it has to be a book on your shelf. It's the only rule. We're trying to get through our bookshelves. That is where Empty Shelfie came from. So, first up, we have the category that I picked, and that is a book that has been on your TBR shelf a little too long. Now, this can be a book that you've placed on a TBR previously and just never got to it, which for me would be Genius. Oh my god, I have had it on like 4 or 5 different frickin' TBRs, and I keep saying I'm going to read it, and then I never do. I really just need to get on that. Or I guess I could do something, The Sun, or The Sun is Also a Star. I can't remember the name of the book. I always get those two mixed up, but that's also been on my TBR like 30 or 40 times, and I keep saying I'm going to read it, and then I never read it. What is wrong with me? Now, for Heather at Z3 Books, she has decided that her category will be a book that is set in or written in the 1990s. So anywhere from 1990 to 1999, it can be set in that time or written in that time, either way. Hopefully this gets you a book that's been on your shelf for a little too long, for at least 20 plus years. And you can finally get it read off your shelf, or maybe it's a newer book but it's based in the 90s. And for those of us who are my age, which is in your 20s, that's kind of nice little reminiscence going on since we're from the 90s, you know? And finally, for Taylor's book, it's going to be a book featuring a patriarchy. Now, this could be any book that has a king or queen. Basically castles, medieval times, or it could be futuristic king or queen, if those exist, whatever you want. Perfect example for me, I just finished reading Incarceron and Safik. That had a patriarchy, so that would have been perfect. Unfortunately, I've already finished it, so it doesn't really work, but that would work. Cinder would work, the Lunar Chronicles. Speaking of the Lunar Chronicles, here's a twofold. If you are participating in the Empty Shelfie Goodreads account, which will also be linked down below, we are currently doing a buddy readathon with the Lunar Chronicles, where we read one Lunar Chronicle book a month until we finish. I personally have already read them, so you can feel free to join in on our discussions in the Goodreads group, or you can just read them if you want. I recommend them highly. It's one of my favorite series. We just finished Percy Jackson, I believe, which I had already read previously as well. And before that, we had read Harry Potter, which I finished. Hooray! So, anyway, so those are our 3 categories for September. If you plan on participating, let me know down below what you plan on reading. It is a month long, so it is from September 1st through September 30th, and we will pick new categories for October, and we do have these every single month. So feel free to join in. Make it fit what you're already reading if you want, and it's no hard or fast rules. It's just trying to get us to get our books read off of our shelves, because I have about 250 now that I still need to read. It's a problem. It's a problem. And if you haven't realized, I have a new camera now. Hooray! And I'm still getting used to it, so I keep looking over here because I'm looking at the viewfinder. I haven't gotten new lighting yet. I do want to do that soon, so right now the only lighting I have is my crappy light. But it's better than using my phone because it takes up so much space on my phone to record. Let me know if you like it. For my personal TBR, I think I'm going to do The Sun Is Also a Star, which I plan on reading anyway because of the reading quest. For a book written in the 90s, I don't know. I'll have to research. No, actually, I think this might work. Let's find out when this was published. Oh damn, 1974. Never mind. Is this one? Oh, that's the same book. Was this one later? I don't think it was that much later. Aha! I'm going to do Falling Up for that one. I was going to read this or Where the Sidewalk Ends for my Pop Sugar Challenge. This one is from 1996. Where the Sidewalk Ends is from 1974. So I'm going to do this one for that category. And for the patriarchy, I'm not sure actually. I know I have plenty of books that fit that category, so I'm sure I'll find something. I'm trying to think. No, actually I do have one. Dragon Blood by Patricia Briggs, which is book 2 in the duology, I believe, of her side series. It's the same author as Mercy Thompson. This is a fantasy series that was written prior to Mercy Thompson, I believe. I have Dragon Blood on audiobook, so I think I'll read that one. Yep, those are my 3 books. Anyway, like it if you like it, subscribe if you want to, and this is the Dragon Queen signing off.